Alright, hello and welcome back to Skyrim. Last time, we continued our adventures through, the Civil War questline, which is pretty sweet. We also made our sneak skill legendary, so now we've actually got perks in Destruction Tree now, which is awesome. But yeah, so I will have to raise sneak, because it's only at 20 now. But I feel like because we're getting to the Dark Brotherhood and we're doing a couple missions here and there that require some sneak, it shouldn't be too bad. I think we should level up fairly quickly, and I think we only need 30 to get the bonuses for sneak attack damage. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the new stuff we have, I do fire costs less during the sunlight, any fire spell I use, which is awesome. 30% more powerful based on the missing target's health. Reduces their fire resistance for 5 seconds whenever they're hit by my fire. Fire spells ignite the ground under the target for 30 seconds. That is insane. It works so well. This thing also, holy crap, when you dual cast 6 fire spells, basically unleashes a special like rage-induced power. Fire spells are 50% more effective and cost half magicka, and you leave burning ground in your wake once per battle, but it's pretty awesome. Then flash fire is pretty sweet too. Basically, I have a 15% chance to ignite the target, and then if I hit them with another fire spell, it does like bonus damage and they explode. And then we also have scorched earth. So fire spells, basically like if I hit corpses with them, they'll light on fire and deal more damage. So yeah, it's pretty wild. So that went pretty well. It's kind of funny though, because yesterday when we were fighting, like some of all this area effect and leaving trails and stuff, it's kind of bad during giant battles because I hit Stormcloaks, so I've racked up some bounties here and there because of friendly fire. But yeah, we did encounter a strange bug yesterday that I still haven't resolved, unfortunately. Basically, there's like the first wave of Stormcloaks that come out of a fort, but like the second wave, they're all invisible. It's the weirdest thing. I've researched it, and they say that sometimes certain armors will, like, if they don't have the right textures, they'll just be invisible since they're mostly just all in armor. But they're wearing the normal stuff. It's not like any modded stuff is there, so don't know what to do about that. I even like just unchecked immersive armors just to see if it affected it at all. It didn't. So I have no idea. I'll do some more research and try to figure it out tomorrow. Since I was gone for about 2 months when it comes to playing Skyrim, I do have to update some things, so maybe through that process maybe it'll fix it. But yeah, it's kind of tough doing, you know, the last battle of Windhelm when like you can't see your enemies. It's really, we did a fort battle with invisible enemies and it was pretty hilarious, but we're not gonna do the last battle with invisible enemies. That's just ridiculous. So I'll try to figure out a fix for that. Until then though, we do have a cool quest, one that I've never done before. Basically, you can find Keening in Skyrim, the special blade that you used to kill the Heart of Lorcan. But yeah, so it's here in Skyrim, and we're continuing that quest line. So yeah, we had to get, what, 10 Dwemer cogs, and we did that, which was easy enough. It was just in my museum somewhere. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and, I have to get a staff, I believe. Oh, but you know what? I did forget something. Let me go get it. There's a special item here in the lighthouse I forgot to get when we took it down. Dragon. Yeah. But yeah, I also was trying to figure out, usually I use a thing called Dragon Knowledge, a quick way to basically convert dragon souls into perks, but it's not working, or it's not working the way I'd like it to, which is it uses 3 dragon souls for 1 perk. It only does 1, and I can't seem to set it back to 3 for some reason, so I'll just use the stone from now on. Kind of annoying, because it used to work perfectly. But anywho, this thing, the torch bug in a jar. Was unequipped. What? wonder what that was. Odd. Anywho, let's head off. I believe, let's see here, should be pointing this in the right direction. Yep. Alright, so North Brittleshin Pass. There's a staff we need to get. For some sort of weird item. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna try solo, actually. I'm thinking about it. Thank goodness I can just unsummon them instantly like that. But yeah, I think I can put that in the museum and we'll have like a torch bug section. Which would be kind of cool. I didn't mean to use that, but that worked. It worked? I meant to use this. Ow. Alright, probably don't want to activate the skeletons again. Oh god. I might have to replace those boots, because it's a little annoying. Because mostly I forget about it as a cool ability to basically like dodge out of the way. I never use it for that. There's the guy right there. What do we have here? Battle axe, paintings. Wow. The skeleton was more difficult. Ow. Gosh, I've actually run out of magic. Oh crap. He is still on fire though, weirdly enough. There we go. Oh cool, and it turned him to ash. Awesome. Ooh, let me take an extra Necromancer's Cloak, because I actually look great with this armor set. Incendiary Flow. Staff of Tandil. Creatures and people up to 13 won't fight. Cool. Which I did notice the major destruction. Blessed Iron Dagger. Awesome. Any other enchantments we can learn? Nope. Okay. Probably not then. Alright, let's return the staff and see what we can do. Excited to see Keening. Don't know. I mean, I know what it does in Morrowind, but not in Skyrim. Interesting to see, because in Morrowind it had a bunch of like blessings, or well, not blessings, but like buffs that like improved your short blade and magic and all kinds of stuff. But they usually don't have weapons that give you bonuses in this game. It's usually just damage or whatever weird enchantment it has. Kinda got rid of that self-benefiting constant effect enchantment thing after Morrowind. Alright, let's see what you got.
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods. Bring me whatever you, well, find, and I'll see what I can do.
Alright, here's the staff you wanted.
Well, well. All right. You delivered on your end, so I'll deliver on mine. Here's the gem Arniel was after. Can't imagine what he expects to do with that. It's warped beyond any ability to capture a soul.
Okay, warped soul gem. Oh, hey, you're... Wait. This is where... Oh my gosh. I was having the hardest time trying to find this guy yesterday. So I guess he wanders around and he can be up
Perhaps we
here.
can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Alright, I've got the soul gem you were after.
Do you? Wonderful. I was afraid I'd have to give up. And when I'm so close. Thank you for this. I have a great deal of work ahead of me.
Alright. And let's talk.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Alright, how's your project coming along?
Terrible, just terrible. I vastly underestimated the heat transfer necessary and have destroyed my only working model. I'm at a loss.
I like this one. the extra coefficient introduced by I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, it's all very simple. The Dwemer, they were masters of magic in a way we can't even begin to conceive of. Their greatest achievement, however, has also been their greatest, shall we say, mystery.
What mystery is that?
Their disappearance, of course. Instant, unexplainable. The stories have fascinated me. Ever since I was young, I wanted to know what really happened. After years and years of work, I'm closing in on a way to investigate what happened through experimentation. Only now, well, it's simply a disaster.
What went wrong?
Without boring you with the details, I'm attempting to recreate the circumstances of the event. The dwarves were very clever, tapping into and drawing power from the heart of Lorcan itself. Lacking the heart of a dead god myself, I was attempting to substitute a rather specific soul gem, the one you helped me acquire.
And that won't work?
Well, yes, I mean, no. That is, it might, but I'm not completely sure. I'm no tonal architect. I've only read their writings, scraps really. The soul gem by itself isn't enough, you see. It needs to be altered, purified. The dwarves had machines for this sort of thing. I've attempted to build my own, based on designs and using parts you helped to provide. My very own dwarven convector. It worked, but not fully, and the device was destroyed in the process.
Can you build another?
No, no, no! I'm too close now. Can't take the time. Though, perhaps there's another option. I may require further assistance from you.
Alright. What do you want me to do?
Well, yes. The designs for my convector were based on real dwarven machines, so there may still be some in existence. I'd go looking myself, but yes, there are calculations to double and triple check. Many calculations. Perhaps you could seek out these convectors in Skyrim ruins. I can even teach you the spell to heat them. It's very particular and very important.
Alright, teach me your spell and I'll see what I can do.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. I knew I could count on you. Now, this spell is not for defending yourself, but it's just right for heating the convector. At least 3 seconds burn is necessary. Just place the soul gem inside and heat the convector. At least 3 seconds. You'll almost certainly need to find multiple convectors. I suspect it may be due to the nature of the soul gem versus the crystals this was intended for. Destroys the equipment in the process. But, it's effective. 3 times, and the crystal should be ready for the next step. Isn't this exciting?
Right. Give it a shot. I believe I at least know where... Oh. Oh, I think I pressed C by accident. And so I transferred something. I think I might have another perk point. Anywho, that's fine. We're kind of in desperate need of perk points anyway. Let's see here. From Dragon Souls. But let's see. I believe there's one right in front of my home. There's another one near Mazulft. And then I know of one that's in a clearing near a tower in the rift. That one might be a bit harder to find because it's kind of random and not near any sort of thing. Alright, let's see here. Okay, it doesn't have the typical gem marker. I think it was called the Warped Soul Gem. Ah, there we go. Cool. And then heat the convector. Go. Alright, and the other one's located over here. Oh, I know where another one is. Right, it's kind of close to the same area. Oh my gosh. Shit, those things are nasty. They're like just some dead dragon. Alright, let's see here. Oh gosh, it's the pre-made! Came back. Why? I thought we were done with this. I think Chaos Dragons did have an update, so I should check that out. Gosh, I keep running out of magic. Am I not wearing all of my things? No? This should only, yeah, it doesn't cost that much. Oh, really? One of the remnants? Oh, yeah, because I had to, like, kill them all or something, right? Oh, yeah, I think I got a new spell, actually. I gotta try it out. Bombardment, yeah! Because we reached 70 destruction. Let's give this a try. Alright. Not sure if that did too much damage. Oh, this is a different dwarven dragon. Oh, yeah, this is different. Normally it would have killed me instantly with steam. This is a different kind of dragon altogether, it looks like. Well, it's still a dwarven dragon, but I guess a different model. It's supposedly supposed to do a lot of damage per second, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it does also appear to be named. I wonder if, like, things have been changed ever so slightly. We did encounter 2 named things yesterday that are actually vanilla monsters. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Alright, we'll go the crazy explosion then. Yeah, I think it's a little more damage. Definitely working. Ran out of magic. Oh crap, I took out my dude. Oh, I wonder... Ah, there we go, nice. Oh. I think I turned it into ash. How about that? Mechanical Dragon Dynamo Cores. And what the hell was this? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, sometimes it like... Yeah. So sometimes there's like, in order to actually have the animation go, that it like has a dragon underneath of it, kind of. Because I don't think it would have disintegrated properly or something, because it doesn't have those textures associated. But yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Freaking A. Anyway, here's the convector stuff, so let's go grab that. Oh yeah, we can tame Charuses. I guess we have to come by one of those things. Oh yeah, so I have to also take like every single piece of Dwemer stuff. Vector, nice. Alright, let's grab this warped stone. Eat the convector. Is it making a fancy dwarven oven? Yes. Yes, exactly. Awesome. Alright, and I think we only have to go after one more, I believe. Okay, let's just make sure we get these things, because I need them for the crazy planetary thing. Sure we get all the ones we... Oh. God, I did. Now. Alright, and then we need one more. And there's a few other locations. I think there might even be one. That'd be tough to get to. I was just thinking of the one that's like in the bottom of this area, where you start doing the Ethereum Wars quest. But I think there's like one around here. I think there's also one around... There's like one around here as well. I think that one will be easier to find. Actually, I should be looking for... I think there's a tower. Oh, the Flame Atronach's covered in purple because of an enchantment that I have. So basically, it's really, really cool. I've got an enchantment on my hood. There you go. Friendly conjured creatures within 41 feet get 25% extra attack damage and 100 extra health. So that's what that swirling purple is. It's just showing that they're being buffed by my power. I'm gonna go from Sorethi Farm. There's this weird odd clearing with a couple Dwemer-like arches. There's not really a dungeon nearby, but yeah, I think it's like past this tower a little bit, in a grove where there's a couple spiders. Sass? There we go. Excuse me? Where did you go? This is why I don't like that whole ash pile thing, because it makes finding a corpse very, very difficult. I also think I'm just lighting crap on fire by walking near it. Let me see if I can't use detect. Gosh, I can't even use detect dead. Kind of wish It's kind of weird because it forces you down that line. Like, if I was to respec, I really can't do anything about it. I have to take Scorched Earth. It's a little unfortunate. If I had the choice, I wouldn't take it. Alright, I might have to toggle collision to go under the Earth to figure out where the hell it went. Or toggle grass, maybe? Okay, that's significantly upsetting. Shit. You know, I was very, like, cool with all the new destruction perks until this very moment. I mean, it's, you know, not like we would have gotten anything crazy from whatever that assassin was. But, that's not cool at all. I guess I'll have to avoid, using that. A little unfortunate. I think it's like one of these. I'll have to look up if there's like a way to not have that happen. It's an interesting feature, but when you start messing with how I loot things, just no. So not this grove, but if you look over that way. Might as well get this on the map, though. How much our stamina lasts? Crazy. I think we specifically did that because we were doing dual blades for a long time. We needed a ton of stamina to do the power attacks. Something's after us. Apparently. I have to check the valley under. Small. Ah, yes, there it is. I don't actually have to worry about fall damage. I forgot about that. Yeah, it is Denstagmer's ring. Yeah, it is. No, actually it's not. But we do have Denstagmasters. This is actually the Warlock ring. But yeah, it gives us magic absorption, and we move faster while we wear it, and it apparently gives us a healing spell. But yeah, we do have Denstagmaster's ring as well. Gosh, here. Go. Yeah, it's great. That's Legacy of the Dragonborn. That adds all those cool things from the previous games. I think some things.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Yeah, it looks a little different, right? Yeah, like the model for it is a tiny bit different. Pyromancer. You can just stop moving for like literally 2 fucking seconds. I'm using bombardment on this guy. Yeah, this friggin' cave bear is being a pain in my ass. Oh gosh, I'm dead. Okay then. Darn. Still getting, like, we're just using, like, this fire spells for, like, the first time. So, yeah, that's... No. Fuck off, really? That's significantly annoying. Oh, gosh. It's really tough coming back to a game where you have to manually save when you've been playing a game for like an entire month that auto-saves for you. Well, you know, without corrupting. Let's see here. What the hell was I doing? I think I got the bug. Oh, we have to get that staff too, don't we? Nah, that's not too bad. We'll just go crazy. Oh, was it is literally just one guy. But yeah, it's kind of weird too, because in Morrowind, the Warlock's Ring was cast on use. And cast on use fell by the wayside, you know, after Morrowind. So it's kind of weird how they have to, like, translate stuff into modern day, which, oddly enough, usually makes things more powerful. Yeah. That's one of the perks that I have in the destruction tree. It's pretty sweet. Basically, if I cast 6 dual-casted fire spells in a row, I go into basically like a pyromancer rage, and I deal more damage, and I leave a trail of fire behind me for 30 seconds, which is really cool, because if I realize it's happening, I can actually like use it to my benefit. Usually there's just so much fire that I don't actually know what's going on. Took him down. I'll just upgrade to 90. But yeah, also trying to raise up sneak too. The big freaking backpack. Oh yeah, aren't I like not wearing something? For some reason that was unequipped. It really exploded. Awesome. Alright, what do you have in here? Card of Arms, Card of Fortune, Eastern Dormer Great Sword. What? Oh yeah, that's the one that reacts to stuff. Yeah, that's really cool. Basically, whatever element damage you take, it then like changes your resistance to that. This guy didn't turn to ash though. What else we have? Oh, he exploded, I guess. So, the Grand Soldier. Usually there is some sort of enchanted blade or something. Oh yeah, I see. That's me leaving a trail of fire up the stairs. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. Let's get that guy his staff and then get that thing going again. Luckily, we know where the convectors are now, so it's not a huge... Let's get... Actually, no, he can stay with me. He's pretty... He can knock people over, which is awesome. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to ask, just in case anybody in chat knew, I'm having an issue where, essentially, amazing. But I'm having this issue where the Stormcloaks are invisible, like during the Civil War missions. I've looked at the armors, and nothing seems to be amiss there. Because that's something, but yeah, for some reason they're invisible. I'm gonna try to update some stuff tomorrow and see if I can't fix it, but I'm pretty much just not gonna complete, you know, that last quest. They're clearly being cloaked by the storms. Well, there you go. But yeah, it's really tough to do like the battle in Winterhold. Not Winterhold. What's it called? This is Winterhold. This one's Windhelm. But yeah, it's tough to do the Windhelm battle when the first row of guys you defeat easily, and that's cool, and then you don't see the rest of them. It's a really, really weird one. But yeah, I've looked it up, and like, the only other way that I can figure it out is apparently I think I have to go in the editor and see what's wrong with their clothes or something.
Good.
Alright, here's the staff you wanted.
Well.
Alright, we did this before, so I'll just skip through his dialogue here.
It's warped beyond any ability to capture a soul.
Alright, excellent. Luckily he's
Perhaps
right
we can
effing
go-
here.
Thank you for this. I have a great deal of work ahead of me. Divine's terrible, just terrible. I vastly Look, their greatest achievement, however, their instant.
Alright, let's
After
see
years-
here.
Only now, without the dwarf.
Get through his
lacking the
dialogue
heart
so
of
I
a
can
dead
get that, and that won't work.
The soul. I've attempted. It worked, but not fully. Though, perhaps there's another op. Well, perhaps it's very particular and very
Between the
wonderful.
spell.
Now, this just plays ISIS, but it's effective.
There we go.
Three
Okay.
times, and the crystal should be ready for the next step. Isn't this exciting?
There we go.
Until next time.
Yes, let's also save. Thank you. Appreciate that. It is just one of those things, though. You go from a game that like auto saves and you don't have to worry about anything, and then you go to this game and then it like changes things entirely. Like, I could probably get used to saving manually again. Like, that's not an issue. It'll happen. But there's gonna be a little bit of time where you might have to remind me with the !F5 command. Freaking A. That's right. Usually what happens is you've gone through something once, and then like you sort of, I don't know, you sort of like understand what you have to do in a very short period of time. So like what was like almost 40 minutes only took us like 5, which is kind of wild. Think about it. Yeah. Right, exactly, yeah. Well, the command is F5, but I don't actually press F5 because it causes corruptions, right? Specifically, it's just to remind me to save, but no, it's true though. In most other cases, there's usually a mod available that allows us to, I mean, I guess we could capture its soul if it's still around. Where is it? If I can't get a thing here. But yeah, usually there's some sort of alternate save method that you can use where you basically press a button and it automatically does like an actual save as opposed to a quick save. Alright, looks like it went away. You like the ancient dwarven Death Star? Yeah, that's from Project AHO. It's a really, really fun mod, and it's a great player home. But yeah, holy crap, it's my favorite thus far. I'm just gonna make a quick trip to the Guardian Stones quickly. Interesting. Male hair or cloak mod that could cause it. But it might also be a vanilla issue. Cool. Just converting some souls into perk points. I used to use Dragon Knowledge, but it doesn't seem to work properly anymore, which is a little bit of a pain. Alright, anywho, that was that one. Get the one at Mazark. Unresolved, sorry. Hey, the Big Willie! How's it going? Yeah, gotten back to some Skyrim. That dragon's... Look like it. Alright then. But yeah, we are doing the quest to try to find Keening right now. We were actually doing, the Civil War quest. Is AHO the one with the mushroom crabs? I think so? Yeah, I think. It has mushroom crabs. But yeah, we were doing the Civil War quest earlier, but we encountered a bug that I have to fix. Basically, all the storm cloaks are invisible. Yeah. I mean, same stuff, I suppose. I had a nasty month, so I wasn't able to stream for a while, and then Monster Hunter came out, so I was busy with that. But, you know, just working, coming home, streaming, rinse and repeat, same sort of stuff. Let's see. Knife and cog. Travel chest. Alright, now we just need to get one more convector. What happened in the nasty month? A combination of, yeah. I call it something different. I called it the month of woe. Basically, it was, I had 3 people in my family, pass. I lost my voice twice near the start and end of that month, and I got into a car accident. So that was pretty bad. That was really bad. Ugh. That was a tough one. And I'm still dealing with insurance company, which honestly is, I find, the most annoying part of the whole thing. But yeah. Cleaning the script for the dragon spell might work? Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, pretty nasty time. But yeah, it's friggin' A. It was just a weird friggin' time. But it's okay. It's all better, basically. So yeah. We're just gonna have a good time and play Skyrim. That's the plan. So let me see here. We kind of went up this way, and I think it was maybe over here, so the Redwater Den might be. We'll see. We have to find that dude. But yeah, we're actually... Oh, what in the world? Ancient glass golem. Oh, that is weird. Where the hell does an ancient glass golem come from? I know, no, that is basically exactly what happened. Is I was minding my own business, and some dude just did not adjust his speed at all, and just wham right into the back of my car. Luckily, the car is fixed, which is great. I consider it that I got half of a new car, so that's because it all got replaced. But yeah, it's just tricky because you have to. It's not just your like my insurance company's handling things well. It's the contacting other insurance companies when you're at work, and they always seem to either not be available when you call them, and vice versa. But yeah, so the build that I'm working with now is we were kind of doing the Wild Witchhunter adventures, and we're sort of continuing that. And we started off by doing a combination of bows and magic, which was pretty cool. So for instance, let me grab, oh gosh. Where's that ash pile? There. But yeah, I'll show you what I mean here. Also, ash pile. Actually, those ash piles do damage to people, which is awesome. But yeah, so usually what we did was we did a combination of conjuration and archery. And so we have like some dude following us around. And then, oops, gosh, I forgot I can do that. And then basically, if I fully draw back an arrow and find an enemy, you'll see that I actually cast a spell at the same time, which is pretty awesome. Okay, that didn't work at all. Let me try that again for demonstration purposes. There we go. See how I cast a fireball at the same time? So there was that. And then we did dual wielding. And so I basically used a dagger and a conjured sword. And then I think I also, if you see, I did like that flash of light. That's like an absorb health spell that I'm using. And now I'm just focusing solely on... Ooh, oh, nice. Now I'm focusing solely on destruction magic. Because I want to try... Because one of the things we're doing is we have a cool perk system that's new. It's part of Ordinator. And one of the things that we can do is if we get good enough in sneak, we can actually start doing sneak attack destruction spells, which have never been a part of the game thus far, like in any Elder Scrolls. So I'm really looking forward to doing this and like sniping someone with a fireball. That was a nice kill move. Yeah, that was great. Let's see. Thing in there. Oh, really? No, I've seen that in a couple things. So let's... That should be the third one. There we go. So we can deliver that gem. Make sure we get... Oh, I'm over encumbered. Why? Of course I... Well, actually, I've been carrying these giant Dwemer things around, so it makes sense. Alright, let's see here. I believe I do have deep storage that I can use. What do I like most about the mods setup? Well, one of the mods that I really enjoy the most out of all this, and is definitely going to be part of every future playthrough, is something called Legacy the Dragonborn. Basically what it does is it adds an insane amount of items to the game based on artifacts from previous games. So for instance, we're wearing the Warlock's ring from Morrowind on our finger right now. I've got the Circlet of Omnipotence, which was a ring that you get in Oblivion. I've got like True Flame and Stendarr's hammer and all kinds of really awesome weapons that are sort of scattered around Skyrim. And there's even a quest associated with a big guild. And there's a huge museum where you put all of these things on display. It's amazing. It's like nothing motivates me more than finding rare and unique items. So like it's a whole mod that does that, which is incredible. I'll have to show you it. Actually, I'll do it right now because I'm just excited to talk about it. But yeah, here you go. This is the Dragonborn Gallery. We got a pretty good setup. I believe my last sort of calculation with this was 866 items in the museum. But yeah, every time you finish a guild quest, like here's the Mages Guild section there. There's our our section for the companions. And then as you can see here, we have some blades lining the walls. There's Gravedigger and Thornblade and the Cleaver of St. Felms. A whole bunch of cool things. Ooh, really, Lincoln? Oh, I'll have to take a look. There's the Blood Skull Blade. It even includes stuff for, like, there's the Champion's Cudgel and stuff like that. Here's, like, the Staff of Magnus, and there's Oaken and Edu. Yeah, right. Actually, there is a whole, like, taxidermy section, and you have to make the things yourself. But here's the thing for all the dragon claws and masks. Really cool stuff. Ooh, the Daedric section is, like, basically almost complete, too. Yeah, I can show Stendarr's hammer. Yeah, no problem. But here's the Daedric section. There's a few extra ones from a few different mods that I don't have installed. But there's the Fork of Horripilation, Kegbreaker, which is some crazy thing we've never heard of. And thank you for the follow, Tugatoga. But yeah, we got the Mask Clavicus Vial, Umbra, Jiggalag's Sword, which we'll find eventually, Mehrunes Razor, all these things just on display, being awesome. And some of these are actually replicas. You saw Debasser? I know, right? Great stuff. But yeah, so this isn't the actual skeleton key. Sometimes you get artifacts in the game that are unique, but you only have them for a short period of time. So you can actually make replicas, which is really cool. They usually don't have, you know, as high of attack damage or whatnot, but pretty cool stuff. You can put paintings on the walls when you collect them. Put the Elder Scrolls on display. But let me see here. Yeah, here's Stendarr's hammer. I believe it is this, like, yeah, it weighs 1,000 pounds. But check this out. It is incredible. Its bonus effect is enemies are sent flying. Let me just get into a good area here, and it's so cool. It's so cool. I wish I had enough carry weight to just freely carry this and everything else. Surprise! Oh my gosh. Yeah, there is an armory, and there's also... I can't catch up with them now. Oh, right. You can't hurt kids. They aren't sent flying. It's ridiculous. I can't move. I can't move. I don't know where she went. What? Where'd hello? I think she's gone. But yeah, Legacy's great. I am actually really enjoying Ordinator. The perks involved are pretty cool. I'm noticing a few things, the Fire Tree, that I'm not a huge fan of, but they're still really cool for them. Just some weird complications, like... But yeah, just some weird complications, like incredible amounts of, like, area damage, which can be tough in, like, major battles. And I'm never a big fan of any sort of perk that forces you to, like, turn things into ash or something like that. I usually like to keep the bodies in... That sounds really bad. I usually like to keep them intact, because otherwise you can't use Detect Dead to find them. Alright, but anywho, just wanted to show that off. But yeah, there's quests associated with this, so there's like a threshold of how many artifacts you collect. And... Oh, that was before I smacked her. Alright, and then back. Wink. But yeah, no problem. But yeah, it's great. Here's the friggin' Armor of the Crusader. There's a whole quest associated with this. I like the ... It like trails off. Oh yeah, there's Dragon Mail, Curious from Morrowind. There's a lot of good stuff. Oh yeah, the Death Brand armor was cool too. Oh gosh. But yeah, honestly, like this is the coolest effing thing. Here, let me show you. There's one more place I want to show you guys. It's the section here. Oh, I actually have something to drop off from the Gallery of Natural Science. So basically, if you collect hides and stuff like that, like this is like the mammoth display, which I need like some trunks and stuff for. You can actually like go beachcombing and find shells and stuff, and like there's a tidal pool for that, which is great. And yeah, there's all these fishes that I brought in. These are unique dragons and other dragons as well, which is great. Let's see, there's a Hagraven and Spriggan, goats and stuff. Here's a bunch of gems. Horse, cow, dog. I think I need a chicken. What do I need for a chicken display? One chicken breast and a chicken egg. Palmer display. I think, yeah, here we go. There's an insect display too. Oh, that's weird. I have an extra torch bug in a jar. I need a dragonfly in a jar. Weird. A lot of unique items have unique models you can select and really interesting, Lincoln. Yeah, I know I'm using one mod to basically change the look of some of the models of things, but yeah, if they check that out and see. Alright, anywho, let's continue. And return this gem. Yeah, I love that mod. That mod's fantastic. Yeah, like all the archery perks in Ordinator are fantastic. I've really enjoyed those. The Conjuration Tree is amazing. In fact, I almost want to do like a Necromancer build at some point, because there's just amazing stuff to do with that. Like, you basically amass a skeleton army is what happens. Alright. What do you got?
Divines bless you.
Alright, I have your gem.
It worked then. Let me see. Goodness, that's it, isn't it? Yes. It's not perfect, but it's a close enough approximation that it should certainly suffice for initial tests. You've done excellent work here. Truly excellent. There's only one thing missing now, and that should be arriving shortly. I'll begin preparations. Thank you again so much for this. All right then.
Awesome. Here, let me check something for a second. I have a tabletop game that I go to on Fridays. Alright, cool. No, actually, it's all the items are, they're not terrible. Like, I mean, what, this save game is like 190 hours or something? And we've got like 800 items. Now, granted, one of the things is that there's a library and there's an armory. And so there is a display for basically every book and every piece of armor. So that counts for a lot of that as well. And there's those knickknacks with all the gems and whatnot to also consider. But you get awarded stuff as you collect more. There's whole quests associated with finding more. So it's amazing because usually every place on the map at least has something, which is really cool. It sort of really like puts you back into like exploration mode. There was like a ship and there was like some rare thing on it, and normally there's nothing in that ship, so it's just really cool to like populate the world with some more items.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Oh, is there like
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Alright, so let me just check on this quest to see if there's like a amount of time I have to wait. Look up. Alright, let's see here. I've never done this quest before. Alright, so part 1, get the cogs, yes. Part 2, the warped stone. Right, part 3, the dormer convector. Gotcha. Right, okay, so basically we have to wait a few days. Instead of that, my craziest fights in Skyrim. Deathbrand was pretty memorable. That was amazing. It was like an army of ghosts, and then he'd like show up, and then like, that was a crazy one. There was, I'm trying to remember like the really amazing like, I mean there are a lot of good ones, because what I try to do is keep the difficulty at such a point where I always have the chance to die. And I know that sounds bad, but it just keeps me on my toes. You know, like even like some bear, like if it gets a few good shots on me, I'm screwed. So I always like to think that. Oh really? Yeah, that's Project AHO. Yeah. Gosh, yeah. Friggin' A. But yeah, we've actually legendaried a lot of skills. Here's 1 from sneak, 1 from lockpicking, 1 from light armor, 2 from one-handed, 3 from alteration, 1 from restoration, 1 from conjuration. So we've been leveling up a lot. Alright, so one of the things I want to try to do... Yeah, exactly. So increasing the difficulty to make sure that there's always the dynamic of that chance to die if you, like, you know, run out of magic or something, right? Alright, now I'm going to try to do something here, because I have this really cool ability, but I haven't been able to use it yet. Yesterday we went into the Frostflow Tower, and I'm wondering if we go back in, maybe there'll be another Ravenous Charis? Because I want to tame one, and have a Charis buddy. Because I think these will repopulate. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I did take a break for a little while, and then because I had a really terrible month, and then after that we actually played Monster Hunter for a month after, which was a lot of fun. We'll actually be playing some of that tomorrow. Basically, like, we'll do the weekly stuff with Monster Hunter. If you want to join, feel free. I'm really up for any mission, since like I still need low rank stuff, but yeah. A lot of fun, so I'll be doing that on Saturdays. Gosh, I leave a trail of fire, it's amazing. But anywho, I think I didn't put enough stuff away in deep storage. Take a look at that. But yeah, Twitch was also having some problems with updating people on, like, when I was live, which was annoying. Let's see here, put this scrap metal away. Dragon bones, yep, those away a lot. Gears and gyros and levers and plates and scrap metal and struts and plates. All those, yeah, that'll help. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to rush to the bottom and see if there's another one. And then I think what I'll do is I'll actually reactivate my flame cloak again. Okay, it looks like the Charis are active, so that's good. Palmer here. I'm just gonna piss him off, basically. Okay. Frostbite spiders. Oh, I think we have to go up. Charis. This way. Whoop. Oh gosh, I forgot I do that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna re-enchant my boots. It's a really cool ability to basically just jump in the air and go backwards, like 4 seconds, but yeah, it's a little weird. It's... Ah, yes, cool, there is one. So cool, I can get that guy. Gosh, what the hell was I cat? But yeah, if you were... I mean, granted, the parts would be cheaper nowadays for, like, my equipment. And it is in the description below the channel if you want to take a look at exactly what I have in my computer. But at the time, it was, I believe... Hey, fault, dude, I was going... I believe it was like... it was like over 1,000? Yeah, I think it was over 1,000. And then I think the thing that pushed it over was the fact that I had to get a new monitor because mine was like flickering out and not working anymore. But yeah, so yeah, that's just how it is with PCs. But the way I see it is, as opposed to buying 2 consoles, you can get 1 PC and like keep playing it for a lot longer. And especially if you replace parts, you can still make it effective even way later on. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, the exact parts are in the description below if you want to take a look at that. Oh yeah, cool. But yeah, basically what I tried to do was I tried to do a combo of cost-effective parts and top-quality parts. So basically, like, what I'd suggest you do if you are building a new PC is look up like the best build possible. Like, no matter what it costs. And just take a look at what's there, and then compare that to a cost-effective build, and then, like, see if you can, like, mix and match those. That's what I did. And honestly, I've been working out pretty well here. Wow. Oh, was it? Alright, so I'm going to take care of... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak. I believe I do have a... Let's see here. But yeah, probably if you got the same parts now, it's probably way cheaper, actually. I'd imagine. Oh. No, not fabricate out. Do have a cool spell in here. So Shroud Walk. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, I've never heard of that, Lincoln. Cool, awesome. Yeah, this is a really cool spell. I love this one. This is it a Master Illusion spell? Yeah, it is. I'm invisible for 148 seconds, and I can interrupt it 5 times, and it reapplies itself. Ooh, cool. So it even compares different websites. That's interesting. Alright, now, I do have this really cool perk as part of the archaeology tree from Legacy that I can tame Charis. So I'm going to tame Charis Reaper. Resisted taming. Taming. I think, and what were we gonna name him? Snips, I believe. Resisted taming. Taming. Visible now, so let me take care of this. Don't want to be detected. Taming, we can do this. There we go, Charis tamed. Nice, and there's Snips. Awesome. I think Snips is after something else too. I wonder if we could name it. Cool, he doesn't seem to be affected by my fire. Oh, that's fantastic. I was a little bit worried that he'd be affected by my area effect stuff, but it looks like he's good. Alteration increase. Oh yeah, I'll have to show you guys since I can actually get a good look at snips. Okay, I have this theory, and when I say it, like, it sounds weird, but actually, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if snips would follow me, snips. Alright. Excellent. Alright, then let me find a Falmer. Yep. Alright, sweet. Now, it doesn't look like Snips is here, but there is another corpse I can use. So let me demonstrate something very, very odd. I've never seen an article about this anywhere, but I have a theory about this. Get over it like this. Nope. A little further. No. On your back. Why do you keep turning in such an odd way? Stop that. Move your head. It's such a weird. Okay, that'll be good enough, actually. Char's Reaper. Get his face. No, I'm not trying to show you the birds and the bees. I want to move his face. Why is everything so hard to move? Okay. Let me try to use... Move your face. Really? Can you please move your... Okay, let me just show you. So, check this out. I'll do toggle collision. So I want you to take a look at this Falmer's face, right? Look at it. Alright. Now, by comparison, that face, look at this face. Do you notice the similarity in the nostrils? Right there. And the placement of the eyes. The mouth is kind of a weird one, but do you see that similarity there? So I have a theory about that. And the theory refers to, I believe it's... gosh, I can't actually remember the actual name itself, but there's a crab. Yeah, the nose is the same. Yeah. There's a crab in Japan that they call the samurai crab. And basically what happened is over thousands of years, Japanese fishermen were getting these crabs. And basically what happened was there's kind of a superstition that you don't want to ever eat something that has anything that looks like a human face on it. And so basically what happened is there was someone who noticed a crab and it kind of looked like it had a face on it, so they threw it back in the water and didn't eat it. So over a period of a long time, people kept throwing back the crabs that looked like they had human faces until they looked like actual samurai masks on the backs of crabs because they've become so refined by people just keep throwing back the crabs that, you know, their shells look more and more like people, and just over time you get that thing. And so my theory here is you have these Falmer who basically, you know, were blinded and you know, are just searching through the dark, killing anything they don't recognize, right? They're using their hands to feel. And the idea behind this would be they found something, right, that has a very similar face to them, and they didn't kill it. But here, these guys probably didn't look like that all that time ago, and basically they ended up not killing the ones that had a very similar nose and eye structure, even though they're in pure darkness and they can't really tell what's going on. That's my theory about that. It's something like selective, or I think it's artificial selection or something like that. Kind of like how dogs are bred. That it's for a specific purpose, but of course this one done basically by accident and by freakish coincidence. Anywho, it's just a cool theory I like to bring up every time I do a Skyrim playthrough. Because it's kind of one of those weird little details that people don't seem to notice, and I've never seen an article linking them together in that way. Alright, now, where's Snippy? Snippy? Hello? Oh crap. Imagine I did that whole explanation and like Snippy frickin' died fighting everything. Oh gosh, Snippy. Oh, there you are. Alright, Snippy, come on, let's go. Alright, hopefully he'll be able to follow us now. I think he was just stuck in another part of the cave. Snippy? I think Snippy might have a hard time navigating. And by a hard time navigating, I mean he's probably not going to be able to follow me. Well, that's okay. If he fast travels with us, that'll solve some situations. Alright, cool. Alright then. Oh gosh, the time. Alright. I actually have to go. So yeah, I got a tabletop game that I've got to go to every Friday. So yeah, I'm gonna head off to that. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Oh gosh, what the hell happened? Came out of the cliff or something? But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some Monster Hunter, doing our weekly quests and seeing if we can't get any more decorations. And I might even start trying a new weapon. We've basically mastered the insect glaive. I don't want to say we've mastered the gun lance, but we're doing pretty damn good. I'll say we've mastered the gun lance once every single time I get one of those crazy spinning firework lance pieces off without missing. That's when I think I'll be a master of that. But I do want to try the Hunter's Horn, which is basically you hit monsters with a giant bagpipe, which I think is hilarious. But anywho, might try that tomorrow as well. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. See you, everybody.